Welcome back, y'all. Thanks for watching Pauly BTV. We got 20 new subscribers in 1 week, man. All right, we're going right ahead into it. This is the second part of the last video. So I want to thank everybody for watching the last one. It really kicked the channel off for real. The first one that ever did. This first story right here is when we had to go to gunnery. I was a Bradley driver during part of my time in the Army. And we had to go out to the field for 2 weeks to do all the Bradley drills and everything. Now, naturally, you would think if you were getting ready to go to an operation this big for this long, you'd be focused on getting your gear ready and all your stuff like that, making sure you got enough hygiene, making sure all your gear is squared away, extra socks, underwear, all that stuff for the field. You know what I mean? So that's not what my roommate's concerned about. So I'm sitting here packing my rucksack, getting everything ready for the field for 2 weeks. We're not going to have anything. And then my roommate goes, "What are you doing, bro? What are you sitting on the bed?" And I go, "What are you talking about? I'm packing my rucksack." And he goes, "Get up. We got to season the steaks." And I'm, "What?" I'm like, "What'd you say? Season the..." Remember, he has like an obsession with food. He's like, "We got to season steaks. I'm bringing steaks out there. We're grilling." I'm like, "Bro, all right. You know what, bro? All right." So I start. You guys already. A bunch of people in the last video or in the comments were saying like I was a little baby. I already said I was. This is going to be a long series. Obviously, I got out of it and got won at the end of the day. That being said, he starts yelling at me that I'm not cutting the steaks right, not seasoning the steaks. Dog, we gotta be in the motor pool with all our stuff on in like 8 hours. And this guy's sitting here yelling at me because I'm not cutting a steak right and seasoning it properly. I was fuming, dude. We season all these steaks, and then I remember the next morning, we're dragging our entire rucksack, our kit, our ACH, all our crap, everything you bring to the field. It's a lot. And we had to drag it down 3 flights of stairs. But on top of that, we had to drag down a cooler full of steaks and barbecue sauce, and a lot of Chinese noodle bowls, and like a jet fuel camp stove. It's just ridiculous. We go out to the field. It's terrible. I'll make another video. I almost got an Article 15 when we went to this field. That's an entire another video. But so we're out in the field. It's terrible. Obviously, it's hot. It's the middle of summer. We're shooting gunnery. Everyone's having a bad time. No one's taking a shower. Well, good thing my chef, Gordon Ramsay roommate, wants to start cooking, and I have to clean all the dishes in the water buffalo. So it's the middle of the night. I'm scrubbing dishes out. I felt like such a fool. This guy wants to cook these late night dinners, even out here, and guess who had to pay for half of it? And and I had to clean all this stuff up, and I didn't even really want to eat it because it was not more trouble than it's worth. But there was one really bad time at this field event. So it's like midnight, and Sergeant Daphne is telling me, "All right, y'all, it's time to close up. Let's just close up the Brad, it's time to go to sleep." I'm like, "Cool." Not my roommate. My roommate wants to cook. It's like midnight. Fine, this guy wants to cook. Well, we got to have the back of the Bradley open if he's cooking. We're all getting ready to just eat this food that my roommate desperately wants to cook and just go to bed. We've been up shooting gunnery since 5 in the morning. And we got to get up at 5 again. So then we're sitting there eating, and this NCO walks over. It's this Sergeant First Class guy. And I already know what he's about to say. Sorry, I got a cough right now. He goes, "You guys awake?" "Yes, Sergeant." "All right, get the Brad ready. You guys are about to shoot." Oh, dude. Sergeant Daphne and I were so mad, bro. We had to go out and shoot. The range wasn't functioning right. Sergeant Daphne got into a argument with the guy in the radio tower while we're trying to shoot, some lieutenant, and we didn't have it because the communication radio is not working. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. At this point, we finally shoot and get it over with. It's like 2:30. Well, I got to clean the dishes, so I'm up till 3 cleaning the dishes. Go to bed, get 2 hours of sleep, and then we had to get up at 5 and do it all over again. All because of this food. All because of this pointless food. They make MREs for a reason. Just eat the MRE. Not good enough for the Mr. Rich Man, you know? I put up with this for so long, dude. So, that same field event, Sergeant Peterson told me, he's like, hey, we're getting an opportunity to go back to the garrison for an hour. You guys have 1 hour. Go back, take a shower, go change your uniform, go to the shopette, maybe grab something else, and get back. We're like, okay. We get back to the barracks. My roommate and I walk into the room. This guy cracks open a truly hard seltzer and chugs it. I would be a liar if I told you I didn't do the same thing, okay? But he started it, but I should not have done it. Then he gets in the shower. He's taking his time. I still got to take a shower. By the time we're both out of the shower and dressed, we only got 30 minutes left to get back to the motor pool. So I'm like, let's go to the shopette and grab some food. We're fine. Everything else. He's like, no, we got to go to the vape shop, and then we got to go to Omart in Killeen and get groceries. And I was like, dude, no, we're not going to make it. We have 30 minutes to get back. What are you talking? That's going to take us like an hour. We'll make it. I don't have a car. He's my only ride. I get in the car. He goes to the vape shop. We walk into the vape shop. Terrible vape shop. All the vape shops down there are horrible. So we walk into this crappy vape shop, and then this guy's taking his sweet time buying a mod. The clock is ticking. We're supposed to be back in like 23 minutes. We haven't gone to the grocery store yet. My roommate's like, bro, we gotta hurry. Can you tell the guy to move? I'm like, hey man, we gotta be back in the field. And no, we had 40 minutes left. I'm sorry, I got the time mixed up. I think we had like 40 minutes left. We gotta be back in the field. Can we just buy something? So we get the vapes. We go to the grocery store. He's buying all this fresh meat, beef, onions, sauces, seasonings. We're in the middle of gunnery in Killeen, Texas. What are we doing buying this crap for? We gotta go shoot a Bradley in like an hour. He's buying all this fresh ingredients. I'm laughing at this point. It's so crazy. We're so late. We gotta be back in like 20 minutes at this point. We go into the line, and my roommate's like, it's probably gonna be like this like 10 minutes before we get the groceries. We're already gonna be late. And he's like, you stand in line. I'm going to go get my hair cut while you check out the groceries. I was like, bro, are you for real right now? You know we're supposed to be back in like 20 minutes, and we're like 10 minutes from the gate. We're screwed. We're done. You want to get your hair cut? You know how much trouble we're going to get in already? And he's like, it's all right. I'm going to get my hair cut because either way, I'd just be standing in line anyway. I'm like, all right, go get your hair cut. Go get your hair cut, man. I check out the groceries. Now I'm waiting on him getting his hair cut. We're late. Sergeant Peterson and Sergeant Reyes are calling us and asking us where we're at. This guy's in a barber chair. We're supposed to be back in the motor pool so the other guys can come back. They're stuck. I'm texting Sergeant Peterson, Sergeant Reyes. We're at Omart. He's getting his hair cut. I will explain it when we get back. This guy gets his hair cut. His card declines. Mr. Richman Billionaire's card declines. Now I gotta pay for it. So I go to the ATM and I gotta pull out money because it's a cash only barber shop in this grocery store. And he goes, I'll just take it off your tab, bro. Bro, this is just getting too wild at this point. I pay the lady the money for his haircut. We go back. I think we were like 30 minutes late. They were furious. Somebody had to go shoot immediately or something, and I said, we're going to explain this And basically, it looked like his fault. I mean, but we really didn't get in trouble. We really, and you know what? Praise God for that. We really didn't get in trouble. But man, that guy is a moron. So, after we could have got an Article 15 for that. I'm going to tell one more story. So, one time we're in the motor pool. I was the driver for the Bradley. He was the gunner. And this lock we had on the Bradley was a malfunctional lock. It was really hard to get it right. You had to get an exact angle into it. I saw everyone struggle with this lock who tried it, but it was my lock that was issued to me. I couldn't open it. And I said, hey, dude, I can't open this. Can you help me open this lock? He thinks he's my leader because he's the gunner. In the Army, that's like half a thing. Culturally, yes. But he doesn't have any like authority over me. He's my roommate. So he goes, well, do push-ups so I can unlock it. I was like, bro, I'm your roommate. Are you for real? He's like, do push-ups. I'm a higher rank than you. You have to listen to me. He's technically right. I start doing the push-ups. He unlocks it. I get up. I just let him have it and yelled at him right there. I just went off on him. He didn't think he was wrong. He thought he was in the right to smoke his own roommate, to make his own roommate do push-ups. That's just the type of guy this guy was. This has been episode 2. I'm not going to drag it out as long as I did for the first one. Episode 3 should be out before the end of the week. Have a great day, y'all. Thanks for watching. Thank you guys so much again for the returning viewers from the last video. All the new subscribers, guys. Welcome to the channel, man. We're just having a good time. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.